What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. It is episode number 29 and we are back. It is a brand new season, our fourth year at the stadium and I getting underway, and of course our first year playing Champions League football as well. Well, we're beginning with a budget of, it's got to be massive surely. Yep, £200 million. Don't forget, last year we left around 130 million in the bank after the sales of Wharton and Diarra and didn't really reinvest other than Hannibal. And once the Mukiele sale goes through to Arsenal as well, and we advance a day in the calendar, it will be even bigger. That is exactly what I was expecting. And so as we look at the team for Season 4, I have to say on the back of that brilliant campaign, winning the Conference League, Sunderland's first ever European honour, and ending their decades-long wait for a major honour as well, finishing in the top 4. The only letdown was the bottle in the FA Cup. It was a brilliant campaign, and for this year as well, going into prime time, if we are going to go far in the Champions League, then we do need at least one or two more star players, I would say. As for the depth, we know it's not really much of an issue because players don't get tired like they used to, and the injury issues aren't as big of a deal either. But I would like at least one or two more players in there for the realism, I guess, for the squad. And Ant can't check his potential yet. He's out of contract. Who's out of contract from the end of the season? Who's out of contract? Oh, all the youngsters: Norton, Talbot, Anthony, Riveros, and the best of the bunch, which is Arias. So what I'm going to do is negotiate the contracts of these 5 players. Huh. Now that's interesting. That's also interesting. Come on, Ant, you're my guy. Not you as well. No, that's not fair. What do you mean? What do you mean he's not looking to engage in contract negotiations? Why? Tell me. What's the problem, bruv? You said you're unhappy about the contract? Well, let's talk about it, son. What do you mean? What? Not Talbot. Oh, Norton's the best of the bunch. It can't be Norton as well. Come on. Surely not the mullet. Surely not the mullet. Oh, surely not. No, not Norton. Not Norton. I had plans for he and Ant to get a lot of minutes this season. Surely not. Guys, why? Why? I sent you out on loan. I was keeping tabs on all of you. I was sending you memes on Instagram every fortnight saying I ain't forgot about you, son. I ain't forgot about you. We had the group chat. What do you mean? No, come on, man. What are our objectives this season, by the way? What are our objectives? Well, what we asked to do this year is to finish top 4. That's my target. Reach the quarterfinals of the cup. Yeah, I've done that past 3 years. And reach the semis of the Champions League. Well, I was going to go for the quarters. Okay. I don't know what to do now. Fiorentina do want the Ant-Man, but if I press block offers. Oh, I can do it. Now, that's interesting. Now, normally when a player requests a transfer, you can't block offers, but I can block Ants, which means that he clearly can't be that unhappy because he hasn't requested a transfer. Bruv, all I want to do is sit down and have a chat. What's the problem? Text me. You've got my number. You know where my office is. I see you every day in training. Talk to if you got an issue, son, talk to me. It's like the equivalent of your partner, like just refusing to tell you what the problem is. Like, you know they're annoyed. You know they're annoyed. They're literally not even glancing over to you whilst you're at your desk and they're on their phone. It's like, just come on, we're both adults here. Like, let's just talk. What's the problem? No, I'm fine. How is that helping? I don't. What do you want me to do? I'm not telepathic. Like, tell me what the problem is. This may or may not be based on a true story. What's the problem, Anthony? Talk to me. Well, with the money we've got in the budget, we're definitely going to go ahead and make a sign-in. There's a couple of players that I'm really keen on as well. And I did say for this year we will need a new centre-half. There's loads and loads of players I've got here that I'd like to bring in. But the one to me that really stands out is, funny enough, a player I don't think I've ever used before. But I'm really excited to give him a go because he is one of the best young English defenders you can buy. It is not Mark Gabe. He's at the Toffees right now. A Carlisle United Academy graduate for a quick move to Everton, Jared Branthwaite. They finished mid-table last season with Lovenu LCB as the long-term successor for Mukiele, and Branthwaite to me could definitely be a starter coming in to replace Maxime Esteve. He is my number 1 target. Let's go bring him in. Yeah, I am concerned about that because I am just doing some Googling right now. And it does appear this is a very common issue in this year's career mode. Now, it's totally fine for players to want to do this on occasion, but yeah, it seems like this is happening a bit too frequently. And when you consider the fact that these players have been out on loan as well, so no player conversations apart from discussing loan moves, This is a bit unfair, isn't it? Like, this is a bit unfair on me. There was nothing I could do about this the past 3 years, and now I've sort of just been left with the issue. But for Branthwaite, he's only got 2 years left on his deal. David, not wanting to lose him on the cheap, he'll still get just over market valuation. I'll take 41 million for a great young English defender in the prime of his career right now. Okay, maybe a little bit more, David. Fair enough. 41.5 million pounds. And again, I don't think I've used him before. With Everton right now stuck in purgatory in mid-table and us in the Champions League, it's a step up for him and it's a step up for the team. I'll take it. When you talk about perfect fits for the team, this is pretty much as good as it gets. With Alderete and Mukiele both leaving, we were going to need a new long-term successor at LCB. And as a left footer, incredibly tall, really comfortable on the ball, and in the prime of his career right now, I mean, is there a better fit than this guy for the Sunderland team? So coming in on a 5-year, 60 grand a week deal from Goodison, no, not Goodison Park, the Hill Dickinson Stadium. It's going to take some time to get used to. The Hill Dickinson Stadium is the stadium of like, welcome to the northeast of England, Jared Branthwaite. Yeah, big fan of this guy, really, really big fan, great talent. And again, Everton right now, mid-table in career mode. So if he is to take the next step, he probably does need to leave. He's done so. And again, the stats are just absolutely perfect for the way we play. But also, now he can score from corners. This guy is going to be a threat with a 90 heading and at 6'5" as well. This is a great long-term partner for Lucharel. Speaking of youth players, before we move on, just got my final 3 scouting updates from Japan, Sweden and Bolivia. And to be fair, I found a gem right at the end. Arvid Hermansson looks really good. So we'll give him an academy scholarship. And from Bolivia, where we found some gems. Again, I'm being super selective with who I could put in. I could put both of these wingers in, but I want to keep having a varied youth academy. So I'm going to choose... I think Moreira looks slightly better out of the two there, despite the slightly lower overall. So go with Moreira, and he'll be the last player making the academy from Bolivia. And from Japan, I think we got one player who made the academy so far, but I think that's it. And I'm not sure if any of these guys are going to make it. Do I have a Japanese player in the... I'm pretty sure I do. I'll double check. But don't forget, for this year, we are going to be... hang on, right. Arias, bro. Like, here's the thing, okay? You've just said you made some great progress. You want to sit down with me and your agent and take a look at the contract. Okay, all right, yeah, I'll do that, mate. I'll do that, no problem. No problem, let's go do it, yeah? Let's go negotiate a contract. You got a potentially special? You want a new contract? I want to give you a new contract? Oh, now I can. So I've just got to wait. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I was wrong. You've just got to wait. So there it is. If anyone has this issue, I guess that's what it is. You've just got to wait for them to come and talk to you. Well, I still want to negotiate with the mullet and Anthony, but at least we know you can negotiate contracts, you just need to be patient. Okay. Oh, and he wants a lot of money as well. But to be fair, this is the one. This is the one. Out of all the prospects we've had at the academy, this is the certified wonder kid of the lot. I mean, they're all wonder kids, really. But this guy is the real deal, man. How cheap am I trying to save 500 quid a week on a contract? It all adds up. It all adds up, believe me. But this is the guy we're most excited about, man, with that potential to be special. And thankfully, whilst we've still got issues with the other 4, at least one of them is guaranteed to be staying. What was it I was doing as well? What was the thing I was... Oh, yeah, Academy. That was what I was doing. Did we get a Japanese... I'm pretty sure we did. I want at least... Oh, there he is, right there. Shinji Mori. So I'll let every other Japanese player go. We've got 1. That's all we need. And for the new year as well, I'm going to promote a couple of players and get them loaned out. So Okafor, who I'm very excited about, that's that young Nigerian right back. Albornoz, that Bolivian winger, looks fantastic. So I'm going to give him a pro deal and loan him out as well. And I think I do the same with Hermansson, who we just gave a scholarship to. These two Swedish midfielders, look at the play styles on this guy, look brilliant. But I'm going to give one to Hermansson first. And maybe Sandstrom. The Swedes are absolutely incredible, man. Honestly, Sweden and Bolivia have got some serious talent. I'll give them both scholarships and get them loaned out. So, right, what are we doing? This is such an interesting start to the window, man. Do I just need to be patient and wait for Anthony and Norton to come and talk to me? Because at the moment, I think that's what we need to do. Just be patient. If we had any more... Oh, okay, there we go. There's another. Kai Tolbert. Not the one I'm most excited about, but at least there's another one willing to come and talk. So I guess this is it, guys. Now, I mean, there's many other career mode players that will know more about this than I do, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe if you've got this issue that I've got, you just need to be really patient and also check the player conversation screen as well. Now, we've mentioned before that in this year's FC, you don't get notified when a player will come to you a lot of the time, which is really frustrating because you'll often miss out on dialogue, but keep checking the player conversation screen and you might get a message there. Like, for example, I didn't get a message there. My phone's on Do Not Disturb, but I can't turn it off. So we are getting the messages. I'm just not getting notified. But that's how you sort it out. You just got to be patient and wait for the messages. Hey, and there we go. Anthony has just come to me, and he's the final player we need to sort the negotiation out with. But again, that was on the 31st of July. It's now, I think, the 2nd of August. So I literally went straight through that. I went straight through. The game didn't stop. The game didn't notify me of that. I just went straight through. So if you're having this issue and you missed this, it's not your fault. Trust me, it's not your fault. This is EA's fault, man. When a player with potential to be special is worried about his contract, that's the sort of thing you should probably be notified about, EA. So yeah, it's just a bug this year. You're not getting notified, and that is something EA really need to fix. So Anthony is the 5th and final one. We'll give him a new contract. I don't know if to loan him out or start him at left back this year. I'm kind of tempted to loan him out again, to be fair, because he has grown brilliantly. But that's the last one. Anthony signs the extension, and we're a perfect 5 from 5 of sitting players down and tying them down to longer deals. Got there in the end. Okay, and now that I've sorted out, I'm going to show you where our youngsters have been loaned out for the season. So their destinations and their durations will be on the screen right now. We've got so many players out on loan. It is crazy, but I am keeping tabs on all of them. Don't you worry about that. And I do have long-term plans for most of them too. And in the first team now for this season, well, I don't really know who's going to start, but one of these youth players has got to start now. We've still got Norton, Guerrero, and also Arias as well. I'm going to try and loan out Riveros because he won't start in this team, but one of these three have to start this season. One of these three, Arias, Norton, or Guerrero, we need a youth player in the first 11. And it was the plan was either Anthony or Norton, but the problem is we got brilliant wingers already. Talby and Adingra both can't be on the bench. We got a great young talent in Rig as well. And then with Guerrero, I'm not sure what his potential is now. So I don't know what youth player we should start this season. If you do have a recommendation, do leave it in the comments, but I feel like we've got to put at least one youth player in the starting 11 now. We've waited all this time. Someone's got to be in there. And by the way, briefly on the coaching management, I do get asked in the comments sometimes if I am keeping my eyes on this and making it as best as I can. The answer is yes. I'm just doing it off camera. It's quite basic, this feature. It's nice, but it's a little basic, so I just take care of this off camera. But right now, our coaching setup is basically as good as it possibly can be. Whilst I'm on the subject of training and development plans, by the way, I did get a good comment recently from Dr. Fawn who said, should the development plans be on something specific instead of balance? Now, this is a really, really good question because as you'll notice with all of my players, I keep them on balance. No players get put on development plans specifically, and there's a reason I do this. Now, granted, Doctor, you are right, and if anyone's going to be right, it is a doctor. If you put your players on specific development plans, you will achieve quicker growth. So, for example, Anthony's on balance, the level up is in 8 weeks. If I put it on a development plan, it will go down to 3. So, granted, this is very true. If you put a player on a development plan, they will grow quicker. However, there's a reason why I leave them on balance. Now, if you notice here, when I'm putting a player on a different development plan, their skill move or weak foot is always going to increase. And that means if you keep on flipping development plans around, for example, from fullback to then inverted wingback, you are always going to see the skill moves and weak foot increase. Now, you might say, Doxy, why is that a bad thing? It isn't. But if you're going for realism, it means that every time you put players on development plans and you change them around, they're going to end up with 5-star, 5-star, which means that your whole team is going to end up with 5-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. So for quicker growth, you are right. It is definitely the thing to do. Put them on development plans and get them up as quick as you can. But if you're looking for realism, it's not the right thing to do because, yes, of course, players can improve their skill moves and improve their weak foots as well. But as we know, 5-star, 5-star is like a unicorn. Very few players, in FIFA history have ever had 5-star, 5-star. But if you keep on using development plans, then your whole team is going to end up 5-star, 5-star, right away from your tricky wingers to your no-nonsense centre-halves. And that, as we know, is very unrealistic. So it's a great comment. It's a brilliant, brilliant suggestion, but it's the reason why we keep them on balance, just for the realism. I don't mind if it's, for example, a player's already got a 5-star weak foot. That's okay, because it can't be improved upon, or 5-star skill moves, so it's already maxed out. But for the majority of players, I just keep it on balance for that reason. I have to say, you recognise how valuable I am to the club, boss. No worries, bro. Now show me you're worth it. Show me you're worth it, because again, he and Norton are the two I'm most excited about this year. But I don't know if he still has potential, you know. Now that the status is is showing this transfer interest. I can't check the potential, but Norton does. Norton definitely does. I can't miss out on the mullet. Surely not. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do this year, man. This is going to be a really difficult one for me. I do think we need at least one more signing, but in terms of the youth players, again, one has to start. I'm holding myself accountable. This year, one of my youth players has to start, and I need your help, guys, on who should be starting. Oh, Jed Spence's just gone to Nice as well. That's annoying. I was going to bring him in. So I missed out on Spence, and I've missed out on Wesley. Both of the right backs I wanted to challenge with Trey Hume. At the moment, I'm not going to lie, it is those Southampton lads I'm thinking about. Sasha, who's moved on from Bayern Munich, but he's not really my sort of player. Technically, he's really good, but you know I love that physicality. And Gregory's the guy that's got it, man. And like I said, I don't normally sign new gens and regens until I'm a few years into the save. But to be fair, we are a few years into the save. It's season 4. I don't know, what do you guys think, man? I'm definitely considering that. And it'd certainly compete with Trey for a starting right-back role, that is for sure. I'll think about it. 3 of the right-backs I want have already gone anyway. So, yeah, that leaves me with Rayad, who I'm quite keen on. Or possibly, again, Gregory. Bowie's not my kind of player, so, yeah. I'm leaning towards him, I'm not going to lie. Is there an offer for Goodmanson? I didn't get notified of that. Wolves just put a bid in. Oh, and Norton's... I didn't get notified of these. Goodmanson and Norton. And that's a really cool offer for Norton as well, man. It started West Ham now. I think they love him too. But Goodmanson wanted by Wolves. They, of course, got relegated last year under Amorim. So I was kind of hoping to keep him in the Premier League for the realism. But obviously, we've got 3 left-backs now. And I still think Guerrero is going to start. So one of these 2 has to go. So that would make sense. Do you know what? I'll think about it, and I'll think about the Norton loan deal as well. But before we do anything with those deals there, let's dive into the first game of the season. It is going to be Chelsea heading into this one here. A battle between last year's 3rd and 2nd place teams, where this year will both be going for a Champions League place once again, and maybe an outside shot of a title contender position as well. So Chelsea come into the Stadium of Light in the season opener. I said this year I want to start at least 1 youth player. I'll start 2 of them for the opening day, both on the left-hand side. Norton on the wing and Anthony at left back, as Brandway will also make his debut at LCB. Our first game, it is Chelsea at the Stadium of Light. How are you, lads? And as it is Saturday morning, guys, and we're kicking off the season, both for this game and the episodes as well. We're going to try and do another quadruple upload weekend this weekend. If I've got the time, I'll get all 4 up. I'll definitely try my best to do a double upload day today. And if you do want to show some support for the channel and the rate of the uploads as well, please do consider leaving that like button. I really appreciate it, and it really helps the channel out as well. Double upload day to start the new season. Come on, man, we've got to do it. As Luchariel heads away that corner. What I really want is a win on the opening day as well. I want to show Chelsea they were only one of 2 teams that finished above us last season. This year, we want to be at the bare minimum 2nd place, the closest threat to whoever the champions are. Right, to Hume, got Furtado out wide. We'll find him. Again, with 3 weeks to go to the end of the window, we're definitely making at least 2 or 3 more signs. We've got no depth. We've got 4 players. Oh, what a ball. We've got 4 players in the reserves, and whilst fitness and injury issues don't really occur in career mode this year... Oh, hang on. Oh, I did 1 too many skill moves there. I definitely do want at least a couple more players, just in case. Just in case. So keep those transfer targets coming. Plenty of money. We're definitely, again, making at least 2 more signings, I would say. Good start from the Black Cats, putting the pressure on early. Still 0-0. But that opening goal is definitely coming. Trey's going to whip it out wide. Anthony to Norton. And Brandway. And Guerrero for the opener! Come on! What a start for the left back! And I've said this season, one of our academy lads will probably be starting. Well, there is a great way to stake your claim. 2nd debut for the club. Coincidentally, he made his full debut at the end of season 1 on the final day against Chelsea, who won the championship here at the Stadium of Light. 2nd debut, 1st goal, Sunderland in front. I'll be honest, guys, the one I want to start is Norton. Like, I think you can probably tell, the mullet, he's the one I want to start, man. Because he's got that potential to be special. We don't even know what Ant's potential is right now. He could have been totally sucked out of him. We've got no idea. But because of the options we've got on the wing, you know, I've had to move Talby to CAM for this game. We've got him, Adingra, obviously Vital, who's always a lock to start. And don't forget Chris Rigg, who came back from loan as well. I mean, and I am thinking about bringing in another attacking piece too. It's going to be really hard to justify starting Norton in this team. Oh, what a ball. Oh, his Talby shot is easily caught, but I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. But one of them has to start this season, man. Hold me accountable. One of them has got to start. We need youth players in the team now. To Lutcherell. Lovely ball through to Goro. And there's Norton. I really want to get Norton a goal, man. Or at the bare minimum an assist. Norton, great skill. Still Norton. Wonderful dribbling. Kyle. Oh! That would have been an incredible first goal for Sunderland. Great skill, just couldn't keep the shot down. Well, not the best of games, but it is a win for Sunderland and a perfect start to the season. The board said this year, finish top 4 again. That is my minimum expectation. And after beating one of only 2 teams to finish above us last season, with a goal on his second debut from the kid Guerrero, that is the kind of start we were looking for. Right, so I've delegated the Norton deal just to buy myself some time, basically, to consider this. And then decide what I want to do after the following game. And I think what we'll do is we'll play one more game, and then we'll end on that today. It's going to be Fulham starting off with a loss, Sunderland starting off with a win. And again, for this season, like I said, man, Champions League is what the board have asked for. That is our bare minimum expectation for the campaign. I want to be in a title race this season. I think we're good enough for it, genuinely, even though we do need to sort out the selection headache we've currently got. So we'll end on this. Our final game, it is Fulham away, first away there this season. And let's see if we can go 2 from 2 to start the campaign off. How are the lads? It's so difficult regarding the Norton decision because, again, like, you know, Adingra's done nothing wrong. Adingra's done nothing wrong. He's still growing. He's still getting better. He's still young. Same for Talby as well. And obviously Rigg, who he brought back, is a heck of a talent. So to say to them, oh no, you're making way for the kid now, it's like, well, you know, it's tough. And I understand what the potential is special, but it's just a tough decision, really. The Goro one's a little bit different with, you know, Burrows and Gudmundsson both done for growth, and Gabriel in particular not getting any better. But it's difficult. There's Brobby, almost got our opening. Oh, is it going to go in? No. Almost got the opening goal. And still remaining at 0-0 for now. Great work from Guerrero again, though. Storming down the left-hand side. Just couldn't get a clean connection with Brobby. The advantage to loaning. Oh, Siddiqui. Is the advantage to loaning out Norton is that he's probably going to grow quicker than if he stayed here anyway. As he's clipped through. And Kyle Avdig. Oh! You know, we'll keep tabs on it at West Ham. We'll see him during the season anyway, with the Irons in the same division. So I might say to Kyle, listen, I know you want to start here. I know you want to play Champions League football, but trust me, bro. Trust me, it's for your own good. You get loaned out there at West Ham. You'll be a guaranteed starter. You'll probably outgrow your rate of growth if you were to stay here. Loaning him might be the best thing to do for his development. So second half underway. Still deadlocked at 0-0 for now. To be fair, we've looked pretty decent when in possession and on the ball. Really good chance for Norton at the end of that. Ooh! End of that first half. But I do feel as though Fulham will get a couple of chances themselves. I can see someone getting a really good late chance and nicking it. It's got 1-0 written all over it, just like the last game. But who is going to find that all-important goal to win this game? Yes, there's your answer! And I keep saying one of them's getting loaned out. Doesn't have to be that way, because they're the guys that have got our first goals of the season. First Guerrero, then Norton. I say keep both of the kids here, man. They're the talent. The mullet and the Ant-Man who's in to make that tackle there. Both of them looking great. Oh, got Norton, go, go, go. Oh, he's not the best first touch. Holds it, crosses for Tarwin. Sunderland double the lead, a quick fire second, and surely our first away day victory. What great work from Norton down the left hand side. At first I thought the first touch was too heavy, then I thought I overrun it, but no, Carl knew exactly what he was doing. Beats the covering defender, whips it in far post, and Fatawu, in the team of the season last year, opens his account for he's been amazing in this game, Norton, as well, man. Funny thing is, he could have had a couple more goals in these first 2 games. I ain't got to loan him out, man. I ain't got to loan him or Anthony Alpha don't want to. I could keep them both here, and they could both keep their place in the first 11 as well. They've got that potential, they've got the ability, they've got the raw talent, and this is going to be a win. Oof, claimed by Sunderland. What a start to the season from Sunderland. The question marks were, could we take the next step and integrate the youth players at the same time? I think the answer is definitely yes. A goal and an assist for Kyle in a man-of-the-match display, Sunderland's first away day victory, and back-to-back wins to start the season off. The young Black Cats are on the prowl. But that'll do it for today's episode of Career Mode, guys. Massive thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you had, then please drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a brilliant day, and we'll return in the next one. Double upload day. Leave a like for it with the rest of the summer window and the draw for the Champions League phase as well. Have a great day, guys. Much love, and I'll see you for the next episode later today.